tryna be like nobody else. No, I ain't tryna be like nobody else. No, I ain't tryna be like nobody else. Cause I'm having too much fun tryna be myself. No, I'm not the type of chick that like to follow trends. I got a small circle, no, don't need a lot of friends. You know I gotta get this money cause I like to spend. I see you haters watching, so I just give you a grin.
How you guys doing? It's your girl, I'm Diamond. I'm back with another episode of Justheretovent. I actually want to talk about what I always say to people, like, one of the biggest problems in the world. Now, clearly, we know that there are other problems in the world. But one of the biggest problems in the world, in my eyes, is people not minding their own business. That can become a real issue, short-term, long-term, any term. It's just a problem. I don't really understand the reasons why people are so invested into what other people are doing. I mean, especially 9 times out of 10, it has no effect on a person who's worried about it. So it's really, I never understood it. I still don't understand it. Now, I understand people that are like interviewees and bloggers and news reporters and things like that. It's their job that they're getting paid for, mind you, to technically be in other people's business. It's their job to be like a Wendy Williams, I guess, without being as cruel as she was. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why people are always in somebody's business, in someone else's business. It's frustrating. It's infuriating. How many times, I know you've met people in your life that will see somebody get like a nice chunk of change when it comes to money. And, once it's gone, more quickly than they feel like it should be going, they telling or wondering, well, what did they do with the money? Or they had this money, or why they didn't do this, or why they didn't do that. What do any of those things have to do with you? Absolutely nothing. The world really would be a better place if people did mind their own business. I'm telling you, because even a lot of crimes or a lot of things that are being committed, come from people minding other people's business. That'd be a lot of the times the root of it. This person told this person something that this person said. You know what I'm saying? Now we coming back, we got to shoot this person, we got to kill this person. It's like, when does it really stop? A lot of things can really be prevented, but they're going to keep happening because people don't know how to worry about themselves. I can understand you getting into your child's business. I can even understand you getting into a sibling's business. But once your child and your siblings are grown, you have to learn how to proverbially turn the other cheek. It could be a concern. Concern is different than you minding someone's business or telling them what they should do. Unless no one likes unsolicited advice. No one likes you telling them something if they haven't asked you anything. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people get on the defensive, and a lot of people feel like you might be trying to criticize them. So it's like, we need to, as a people, not just African Americans, I'm talking everybody overall, just stop minding other people's business. I'm bringing this up tonight because, I watch a lot of vloggers, and I watch a lot of podcasts, and I watch a lot of different interviews, and specifically Kandi Buruss, her name keeps being brought up because they feel like this should be her last season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, because she is very, very successful. She is worldwide. She's very, very successful, and they feel like there's kind of nowhere else for her to go on the show. Her storyline is not really where other people feel like it should be, and she's kind of already elevated past the show. I can understand that. However, it's her own personal choice if she decides she wants to leave the show, or if she decides she wants to be done with it. If I'm still getting a check from a job and they're not on the brink of firing me, you know what I'm saying? Why would I leave? I'm sure she's getting paid good enough money, and beyond that, it's great promotion for all of her businesses, all of the new stuff that she has coming out and things like that. So I don't feel like people should keep trying to, tell her that she's boring, or tell her that she needs to leave the show because X, Y, and Z, or tell her that she needs to leave the show because she has other shows, she's making other money, she has restaurants, she's married, she has kids. And it's to the point where I'm just tired of hearing it. Let that lady live, please. If she decides she wants to leave the show, let her make that decision on her own. And that's what I mean about people minding other people's business and trying to tell you what it is that you should do. She's not asking anybody's opinion, yet people are still trying to give it to her. And like I said, I understand as a vlogger and a podcaster and an interviewee, a news reporter, all those things, journalist, I know it's your job to report on what's going on. But when you reporting on what's going on is different than telling someone what it is that they should do with their life. That's where the problem comes in. It's like that has nothing to do with anyone. Her leaving the show is going to affect no one but her. So why people are so invested in like basically speaking about what they feel she should do is like, it's irritating. It's like, just stop. She's going to continue to win. She's going to continue to get money. And no, I'm not riding her dick or anything like that. I'm just using her as an example because that's how the world is. They sit there like a fly or on the wall, whatever it is that they want to be, on the outside looking in a situation that they don't truly know all of the aspects of. You can't sit here and tell somebody what it is they need to do when you're not them. You can't force anybody to do anything when you're not them. A lot of the times we see that people are so invested into other people's lives and, oh, if that was me, I would have did this. Oh, if that was me, I would have did this. And it's like, the operative term is, if that were me, meaning it's not you. Okay? So stop trying to tell other people what they need to do and let them live their lives. And it goes back to you minding your business. The whole world truly would be a better place if people learned how to mind their own business. You're sitting here trying to invest so much into someone else that not only is not thinking about you, you understand what I'm saying, but it's going to continue to do whatever it is that they want to do. And like I said, she's not the only person that this happens to. A lot of times we feel like we have the right to sit here and tell people what it is that we think they should do based of our own way that we were brought up, or our own way of living, or our own mindset. Everybody is not the same. We're all individuals. You cannot compartmentalize somebody based off of how you are. That's never going to work. So if she decides that she wants to stay on the show, that's her choice. Everybody is like, oh, well, she's doing this, she's doing that. It's just like, so what? Money is money. And if you can have several streams of income like she has, I would say keep doing it. It's not hurting anyone. And besides, at the end of the day, it's her choice whether she wants to leave, or it's Bravo's choice, the network, or Andy Cohen, who decides whether or not they would like to continue to have her. You understand what I'm saying? So obviously she's bringing something to them. That's why she's been there so long. She's had spinoffs. She brings ideas to them. You understand what I'm saying? And more ideas and more shows is more money for them. And, you know, that's beneficial. So they're going to want to keep somebody like that around for the most part. She's never had any issues with productions, according to her. I don't know what go on behind the scene, you know, behind the fourth wall. I don't really know what goes on, but she's never had any issues as far as we know in that regard. So that's her choice. It's the same situation. Like, all right, I just made a video about Irv Gotti and Ashanti, and that's because I'm doing a podcast, or whatever it is you want to call it, a blog, whatever. I'm doing that. So I brought that up just because I was just the same reason I'm bringing this up. Like, when you get tired of hearing about something, like a specific thing, it's like I feel like I need to speak on it. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. You know, so it's like people just need to mind their business, allow people to live their own lives. No one likes unsolicited advice. I'll reiterate that again, okay? Because if no one is asking you your opinion, or asking you specifically what it is you think they should do, then 9 times out of 10 you probably should just keep your thoughts to yourself, okay? Because a lot of people don't care. A lot of people don't want to hear it. They just don't care. We got to learn how to mind our business, and the world truly would be a better place. I'm going to leave y'all with that. Please hit that like button, the subscribe button for sure. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss when I drop new content. Definitely going to see you guys in the next video.